Hey friends! And for those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel where I grace ambitious women with all things self-love. We are going to talk about it again because confidence is everything. And for the most part, I'm not talking about confidence from external sources, but I'm talking about the confidence that comes from within yourself. Once you master this, not only will you literally become unstoppable, but you'll become this beacon of light, not only after, but actually while you're pursuing your goals. This transformation starts with you. So, if you're ready to unlock your true potential, let's get into it. If you're watching this video, you're probably feeling like you're not in a state of confidence, or that it's inconsistent. What many people don't realize is that there's both a mental and physical component to confidence, and you really have to be consistent with both to see actual results. Let's start with the mental side of things. What have you been consistently telling yourself? Do you say things like, I can't do this, I'm not smart enough to do this, who would even listen to what I have to say? By constantly putting yourself down, you are not making any progress towards your goals. And if anything, you're actually excusing yourself from being the person who is capable of achieving them. By empowering your negative thoughts, you're really saying no thanks to your goals. And I know what you're thinking. I'm not empowering these thoughts. I want to achieve my goals. But let me tell you something. These thoughts are not coming to your mind to help you achieve your goals. What they're really doing is they're popping up in your head to keep you in your comfort zone. They're not focused on growth. They're focused on keeping you in the familiar. And by listening to and accepting these thoughts, what you're really doing is you're denying yourself of your goals. So if you're looking for growth, then the real question becomes, how do I fight these thoughts that seem to come so naturally, so easy to accept? Well, what we do is we intentionally change the narrative with thoughts that are in alignment with our goals. When we in our conscious minds choose to introduce and focus on thoughts that empower us, what we're actually doing is we're giving ourselves permission to be the ones to achieve our goals. Internal validation is so important. But the thing is, we can't escape two things. One, our interpersonal relationships can really have an effect on our mood and our mindset. And two, our skill set plays a large role in our success. When it comes to keeping ourselves uplifted mood-wise and keeping our mindset aligned with our goals, we really have to take a look at the people that we're surrounding ourselves with. You have to take note of how your energy is being impacted by your friends and your family and have a really honest conversation with yourself about who you may need to limit time with in order to protect your peace and, more importantly, protect the vision that you have for yourself. And there may be a part of you that's lacking in confidence because you have a knowledge gap. So what do? What we do is we fill that knowledge gap with mentorship or by joining an aligned community. By hearing the voices of others who may even just be one step ahead of you, it opens your mind to the fact that your goals are possible for you too, and it will give you a boost in confidence. And finding a mentor, even if it isn't one-on-one, will help you to close that knowledge gap and build those skills so you can have more clarity and move confidently into that next step. The key here is that you can acknowledge your skill and knowledge gaps while confidently working towards closing them. Many of us lose confidence in ourselves because we believe we have no data to anchor to in terms of why we're the ones who are capable of achieving the thing. So how do we combat this? We look at our previous successes and we start achieving new ones. You have to do the work and start putting in the reps to really get into that conscious, competent state. So first outline the true key steps that you need to take to get you where you want to go and start taking consistent action. And when you're in the process of doing the thing, tracking is key. You need to measure your input so that you can visually see the connection between the effort you've been putting in and your results. If you don't have one already, or you're looking for a different habit tracker that will really get you in the mindset for positive results, because remember, you really want to have that confidence mindset, you could grab a copy of my free habit tracker linked in the description below. Confidence comes from knowing and truly acknowledging that you did your best. And there's a really helpful, consistent way that you can do this. Once you finish for the day or the week, you need to take time to rest. Resting is not only for your well-being, because it gives you time to recharge for the days or weeks ahead, but it's also great for your confidence because it gives you the time you need to really reflect on the progress that you've made so far. You have to celebrate those wins, big or small, because you need to collect those receipts. The act of acknowledging your progress will really help push you forward because even those small actions matter. And another key thing to remember is that when you're in the process of reflecting, you have to also practice some self-compassion when you're reflecting on those things that didn't go your way. You got through it. Now is the opportunity to learn from it. The knowledge you gain from experience can really empower you moving forward. So don't count yourself out during the process of learning. You have what it takes, and you need to know that. It's your belief and your effort that will ultimately drive your success. So just go for it. Take that next best step and transform your mind along the way. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!